What's good, YouTube? ps2freak here. This is gonna be a kind of like a 6-part series. I picked 3 traps, 3 spells, and 3 monsters from the new set, Generation Force, and I'm gonna review those. 3 in one video, everything. And then after that, they're gonna be tech choices for this format. That's when it's gonna be on. And then after that, I'm gonna review just 3 from any general set or anything. I'm eating cookies here, so yeah. Five stripes, they're good. Okay, so the first card I have to talk about is Utopian Aura. That right there. Detach one XYZ material monster you control. Detach. No, one second. Detach one XYZ material you control. The face-up XYZ monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects until the end phase. So that's a pretty good card. If it's decent. You have a Utopia on the field, and they can go for game, but it still has two things on it. So they dark hole it, and then you activate Utopian Aura. That means you detach it, and you still have 1 negate left, and it's alive for that turn and can be affected in any way. And I think it's gonna be really good against Light Sworns for Exceeds of any way, because there's like activate Judgment Dragon, Utopia's Aura, or a lot of things like that. And I just think it could be a really good card for XYZ, strictly XYZ based decks, because obviously, like in Gravekeepers, I mean, they can exceed a lot, but that's not their goal of the deck. So that card wouldn't really be that good in there. But like XYZ Zombies, it may see you playing like 1 or 2 tech side deck choices, like against Lightsworn and stuff like that. Against Lightsworn, this card, I have to say, on Dual Network, Dueling Network, this card is just really, really good, pretty good. Next card I have to talk about is Gravel Storm. It's a chainable trap card, and it says target one spell or trap card on each side of the field. Return them to the hand. The reason why I like this card is if if you have like 2 set cards and this is one of them, so it activates Heavy Storm, you can activate Gravel Storm and return your other one back to your hand. That way it's a 1-for-1, and it's a 1-for-1. They get a card back on their field, you get a card back on your hand of the field. So they wasted their Heavy Storm for basically 1 card, and I think that's pretty good. And it's also chainable to MST. So if they have like a face down, you have 2 face downs. They MST. Let's say they MST Gravel Storm. You can just you can activate Gravel Storm to return your opponent's spell trap card, or in the end phase or something like that. Like in the end phase, you can activate this, and then that way you can put 2 cards back in your hand. I mean, it's no MST, but I think it's decent and noteworthy. The last one is a pretty good card, more for budget players probably, until Warning comes out. It's so good, so good. It's called Tyrant's Tummy-Ache. Okay? It says, activate by attributing 1 monster. Neither player can special summon a level 6 or higher monster. If you have 3 more cards in your hand, destroy this card. I know it has a hand limit, but really what it's good for is like you see that your opponent has a Light and a Dark Engrave, or you see that your opponent has like 4 Lightsworns or 4 Fairies, or something like that. Once they get that 4th Fairy, once they get in the grave, you can activate Tyrant's Tummy-Ache, tribute a monster, and prevent them from special summoning. Also, say they like Trishula a face-up Tengu or whatever, you can activate Tyrant's Tummy-Ache, and then that way you can tribute your Tengu. You still get its effect, but then it will be removed. And also you can do a Dandelion, Sangan, like to remove Sangan, you can activate this and hit that Sangan. And I just think it's a really good card. It's really it's pretty powerful, and if used at the right time, it can mean it can have disastrous effects for your opponent. But yeah, those are my 3 tech choices: Tyrant's Tummy-Ache, which I think is really good, Gravel Storm, chainable and good, and Utopia's Aura, which I think again is pretty good. Utopian, sorry. And when a flamer saying it's Utopian, so yeah, Utopia's Aura. And also, I have some cards for trade. Let me just pull them out. I just bought like 5 packs and got really good pools. I guess how these it was like 10, maybe it was 8 packs. It was 8 packs. I have 1 Time Escaper, 1 Wind Up Factory, 1 Blue Blooded Oni,
1 Terabyte Ulti first, 1 Wonder Wand Ultra first, and 1 Paint Painter Secret first. So if you want any of those, just PM me. That's it. Thanks YouTube. See you next time.